Hey guys, I'm back with another tutorial. This one is going over textures, how to make them, how to find the templates that you would use, and obviously how to make them work with Modmaker. Now, if you watched the other tutorials, you probably saw an option for a texture path on things like blocks and mobs, and so I'm just going to go over that quickly because it's already been done in the other tutorials. But today I'm going to start out with showing you where to find texture templates. I don't think they would actually be called that, but basically what they are is just the real game textures from vanilla. I'm just going to show you where you'd find things for the items, the blocks, mobs, and just go into how you can edit them. So what you would want to start off with is you want to get into your .jar file, and that is in .minecraft bin, and it'll be right here. It'll just say Minecraft, and I'm going to open it with 7-zip. You can also use WinRAR. So once you're in here, to start off, I'm just going to show you where to find the mobs. It's very easy. It's just a folder called mob right here. You open that up. These are the textures for every mob in Minecraft. So if you want to make a texture for something that is the model of a a zombie, you can find the default zombie texture right here, and you can edit that. And to get it out of here with 7-zip, if you drag this and drop it onto the desktop, it will copy it out of it will make a copy of this image that you can edit, and then you can rename it and you can use it with Modmaker. I didn't just drag and drop that just because I already have it right here. So that is very easily how you find all the mobs. They're all just in this one folder here. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you where you'd find the textures for items. Items and blocks are a little bit different because each texture does not have its own file. Each texture for the items and the blocks are on one image file. So I'll show you the items first. It's in GUI and items.png right here. And I've already got it on my desktop, and I'll show you. See this one image, this one has the texture for all the items. So I will show you how to edit an individual item when I go into the editing later. So one last thing would be the blocks. The blocks are found if you just go down through the .jars, all these class files. Eventually you will see an image file called terrain, and it's down here somewhere, right here, terrain.png. You drag and drop that onto your desktop or wherever, and it'll look like this. This one has all the block textures. And so actually the last thing I'm going to go over is how to find armor textures. Obviously in items here you can see that the item sprite for the armor, like what you'd see in your inventory, is right here. So that's where you can make those changes to the texture. But for the armor, the physical armor that is on your player's body, that is not in the same spot, but you can easily find that through Modmaker, because Linkseyi has provided reference templates, as I keep calling them. To find them, you would do new, and I think it's armor material, and right here the button reference. These are the physical image files of the diamond armor in Minecraft. Make copies, and you can put them wherever, and you can make your changes to the copies and change the name and use it with Modmaker, and it will work as a physical armor texture. So that clears where you'd find everything. Next thing I'm going to go over is like what program you can use and just how to edit it. It's pretty easily usable with Microsoft Paint, but the only issue is Microsoft Paint I don't think works with transparency, so I usually don't use it. But if you use something like paint.net, anything that actually can use transparency, it's gonna work like that's just the best thing you can use. I use this program I have called Corel Paint Shop. You don't need anything like this. Like you don't need Photoshop or anything. It's very simple. If you wanted to edit it with Paint, you could just right click it, press edit, and you're in. You can make your changes here. If I just wanted to scribble on him, whatever, then I can save it as .png, change the name, but I'm pretty sure Microsoft Paint will warn you that it gets rid of all transparency. Like if I try to save this as zombie 32, apparently, yeah, see right here, any transparency would be lost. I usually would use Corel Paint Shop just because it actually uses transparency, but I don't actually have paint.net, so I can't show you that. But if you can download paint.net, it's free. You can use that, and you can just make edits to the texture and save it, and it will work absolutely fine. The difference with items and blocks is, and I'm just going to show this with Paint, the difference is obviously they are all on one image file. So if I wanted to make a new texture for like a sword, I'd zoom in over here, and pretty sure it'd be about like this big. No, that's got the edge of the next sword. Yeah, these always are kind of difficult to see because of all the white, but make the selection here with Paint. I'm pretty sure, well, you don't even need to do this. I was going to say you can export the image of the selection, but you don't need to do that. Or maybe you do. Hold on. You do, oh, yeah, this is very simple. You would do, copy, do new, don't save, and paste. So right here, now we have just a separated diamond sword that I can make changes to if I wanted to make it red. I don't even know. Whatever, that was really messy. But you can just do that. You can make the changes here. And then one important thing to do on items and blocks textures is they need to be 16 by 16, or else they don't work, and Modmaker will just tell you that they don't work. So I'm going to save this as PNG. I'd save this to, actually, I'm going to change that. Go into properties, and this is just using Paint. It's going to be different with other programs. But see right here, it just tells you, and you just do 16 by 16. And now it's like this, and I didn't make the selection correctly, so it got cut off on the edges. But you could obviously be more careful than I was. I was just trying to show an example. And so you would, then you could save this as a PNG example sword, I don't know, right here. And so that's going to, where is it? It's right down here. See, obviously the transparency is no longer here, so that's not going to work. But that is how you would do it for an item. It's very similar with a block. It would just be, you know, making the selection of, I don't know, this wood planks right here, and then copy, new, paste. You get the idea. And usually blocks fill up the entire thing, so you don't normally need to worry about that. So yeah, I was actually going to use this. This is just a random texture I made for the Enderman. I went in and found the mobs. I went in and I just changed it. So he kind of looks like an alien now. And so yeah, that is basically the texture tutorial. I hope you found it helpful, because I know a lot of people were asking in the comments about where to find textures and things like that. So I hope this was helpful. I know it was a quick tutorial, and I just hope it covered everything. So yeah, thanks for watching.